Hi, friends. It's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. I'm going to work on another just journal page. Yeah. Okay. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, you know this is my journal. I just journal in. It's just to make like journal pages with no purpose. I have a little bit of a hard time with these. So I made a journal just to do this in. So what I did was I cleaned off my desk. I don't know the order that these videos are going to post in. So I cleaned off my desk and I saved a pile just to make these pages with. So I just made one here. And then I'm covering that up. I like to cover up the page I'm not working on because my brain gets like distracted or whatever. So I cover this up. And then this is my pile that I have left to work with. If I don't use it, it's going in the trash, I say. We'll see. Okay. Like this, I'll probably say it. But anyway, this is the page we're working on though. I have decided, and I have up until this point, and I'm going to keep doing it. I'm working sequentially in this book. So they are dated. So I can just see how often I actually come to this journal. So, I had to go into my Happy Mail bucket and dig out some other pieces that might go with this. I was really trying to just use this, but I cannot stomach this paper. So this has to go away. So this is all, well, not this. This is from a book, but all of this is from Happy Mail from all of you. And it's just delicious and yummy. And I thought, you know what? Let's play with it. So the first thing I have to do is just create a background. Now, I am very conscious also that I don't have a focal point for this journal page. Now, it might be that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. So, I just thought we would play a little bit. Now, my first, inclination is just to rip up some stuff. Look at this. Don't necessarily want the pictures of the like Victorian stuff, but I think I will rip out this piece to play with. This I'm just putting back in my Happy Mail bucket. Okay, so we're going to try and clean up as we go. That's certainly pretty. Again, I just want a background, so this might be a little bit too definitive. Is that the right word? This piece was gorgeous scrapbook paper, and I have this piece left. I don't know. And then thought maybe that would work. And this beautiful piece of book page. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. And then this was a little thing of Happy Mail that was sent to me with all these goodies in it. But look at this outside paper. And you can tell I've already ripped a piece, and I'm going to rip another piece. And then I'm going to put, look at that. Oh my gosh. I think that's from Laura. I'm not too sure. Okay, I'm going to play with this. And what do we want to do with it? I think what I'd like to do is put some color on it. And I have a few ways to do that. What would be the easiest right now that would get me a color I want? That's the question. I do have some things on my desk that I don't access very often. This is one of them. I showed these to you a while ago. I hardly use them. I think one of them's broken because I don't know how to use them. Instructions are inside. Well, that's brilliant. Really? I don't know. See, this one I already broke, which makes me sad. I mean, it was obviously kind of, I don't know what these do. I think they're watercolor crayons. Oh, instructions inside, literally. I don't know. I'm gonna try. If it's just a crayon, that's fine, because that's fine. We can put another color over it. It's all okay. So let's play with this color palette. I have 2 boxes, and one is, oh, there's the instructions. Look at that right there. What does it say? Versatile oil pastel crayons can be used wet or dry and are water soluble. Cool. There you go. That's all the directions we needed. If they're water soluble, that means, ooh, do I want to do that yet? Maybe not. Let's try some other color on here, like this. It is Wednesday morning, the 27th, 28th, 29th of December today. I lose track because I'm at home. It's snowing. Well, it's not right now. It hasn't been snowing for quite a bit. Actually, things are melting very nicely, but there's a huge storm coming tonight. I don't know if I'm going to make it out of the house or not. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's see what this does. Oh, that's very nice. Look at that. Probably a little bit more blended than I want, honestly, so we'll just play with it. Let me bring my mug a little closer so we can play. All right. So I probably don't want, and then I'm getting drips and stuff on my other page, which is completely amazing. And okay, that blue is not blending as much, is it? Yeah. Look at that. That's fun. That's fun. All right, what else do we want to play with? I think that I want less of that definitive line on here, so I'm going to put my little broken crayons back in here, but that's fun. So that's another whole set of watercolor crayons that I have. Whoops, whoops, whoops. The other thing I have, which I got out the other day and showed you guys, was I have this old set of inks in my box over here. Wow, something's stuck still. I got to go back over there. I have this Color Box pigment option pad, and that color picks up very nicely. And I don't care about the design. I'm just trying to get some color maybe on here. Although I will maybe find a brown now that I said I don't care about the color. And we'll pick up a little bit of this blue. This is just like a magical color palette that just looks like seaweed underwater to me. So now I'm happy. Who's not happy with seaweed underwater? Oh gosh. I'm like part mermaid. When I learned to scuba dive, I almost cried. I'm not joking. Like, it was I obviously swam my whole life, like underwater, and could dive and swam as much as I could, snorkeling, I guess snorkeling. But to be able to scuba dive and stay down and dive and go through the tunnels and just, oh gosh, it's amazing. I remember, I remember when I was, I don't know how old I was, but I wasn't too young, but I wasn't too old. And my dad and I were just snorkeling over when we used to take the boat over, and we dove down, and we were in this big kelp bed and whatever, and we came up through it, and there was this giant, like, bat ray, like this giant, and he was literally like looking at us the same way we were looking at him, like in wonderment. I mean, just like, oh, he was stunning. And I just remember sitting there holding my breath and being like, oh my gosh, what a blessing. Like, just so cool. So cool. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit darker stuff to this one. I'm not too sure. This is a lot of the same color palette, but maybe we'll go back through and add a brown. So that's, I mean, that is not what this is for. This used to be like a chalk palette or something. I don't know, an ink palette. You put your stamps on it and then you can stamp. As you can see, I have it kind of janked up. So we're going to leave that there. I don't know if this color crayon will work. Otherwise, I got to get out my watercolors, which is completely fine. But this might be too orange. I think this is too orange. Well, we'll try it. We will try it. Is that going to give us a color we want? I don't necessarily want a brown, but that's all right. It's a little pinky. It's a little rouge. Is that the right? It's a little... I guess it could work. I don't know. You can always keep adding color. All right. So I have, let's see, we had 5 kids here last night, my 2 and 3 others. I have Rue's friend that's home from college is staying with us off and on through the holiday as she needs. And so she was here last night, and then my kids and their significant others were all here for game night. That was super fun. Dinner, pasta dinner and game night. And then obviously 3 of them stayed here for the night. And now I only have 2 because my son just left. So the house is emptying out. The other one will go to work soon. And then little Rue doesn't do anything. She can't work yet still, which is kind of a bummer. She obviously wasn't able to work all summer, which she's just sad about. And then she's still not cleared to work now. So she's a little bit sad, but this is what it is. We're still on the healing bus. This one, I don't know. I feel like it has enough brown in it, although I really like these glimpses of this. This looks like underwater to me. That's just beautiful. Okay, and then do we want, this is paints I bought from Winnell Watercolors, obviously, and I ordered them, like you custom chose your 6 in here, and I tried to use them a minute ago, and they're like not, I don't know, I need to, I've never ordered custom watercolors. I want to order some from Julia Kay, but I ordered these a long time ago before. And I think I showed them to you when I hauled them. But obviously online, I thought I was getting like different colors. I ended up getting 4 kind of glimmer, whatever, clear sparkle. But it's okay. It's okay. I got all sparkle ones. They don't really sparkle. This one obviously is the sparkle one. Now you know me. What I want to do is just Mod Podge all this because, I mean, why not? So, literally, why not? Why would we not just do that? Because that would make my heart happy right now. I'm going to get my really crappy brush out because that's what we Mod Podge with. And we'll just play with the backgrounds a little bit. And now, I don't know if this is a good idea. Let's try it for just a second. Hold on. I think instead of like Mod Podging all of it, I think we'll do something like that. Because I do kind of like that look. Although it's really hard not to just do the whole dang thing, huh? Oops, I don't. That's what I don't want to do on this one is maybe... We'll do this one a little bit more. We might have to cut and paste this video. I'm not too sure. I got to check my time. I can't be late signing on for work because I was Mod Podging. That wouldn't go over well. I think I could totally go to work right now. I think once I get out of my driveway and up our street, it's actually okay. So everyone else that got out was parked up at the top of our road and our housing thing. So that will be my goal. If I go out today, I'll leave my car out in case we need it. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of not being able to get out of my driveway, so. Okay, let's see where we left off. Okay, here's all my goodies. And here's the page we're working with. And here is what I made with those sheets that I put watercolor on. Now I also had a piece of pattern, you know, for sewing. And so I ripped it up into pieces and put that on here. So now the question is, what do we do with this? Like, how do we cover the background is the question. Let's see, I guess I can take off my giant flannel. I had to go run an errand and I am just super cold. This paper is magnificent. Again, I think it's from Laura, but it's like so thick. It just absorbed the water from those paints. It is just gorgeous. Yeah. I don't know. It's actually a little bit more green than I was hoping. I mean, obviously I did it, so we might color it on top of this again. This is not turning out to be a just journal. I mean, a simple page, which is fine. This journal is to put stuff in just for the sake of putting stuff in without a purpose or anything, which again is usually kind of difficult for me. So I'm gonna just go with whatever process feels okay for me. Oh, this is very brittle. This old book page is gorgeous. Okay. And obviously I have more than I need. Now the question is, what do I do with this? You know, no, I'm not throwing it away. Of course I'm going to keep it. So, I think having different texts and different, you know, fonts is fun. This is very pastel-y over here. And again, maybe I'll just go over it with a brown or something, or antique stain. Maybe that will help me. We'll just plan on doing that. The problem is I already Mod Podged this with glitter, so not too sure. Not too sure. That's why I kind of put the pattern on there, because I thought maybe it darkened it up a little bit. So let's play, shall we? Let's play. I think just a glue stick, yeah. I don't want to Mod Podge this whole thing on. I mean, I certainly could, but I'm gonna just cover this page, and I don't think it necessarily matters how. And I say it all the time, but again, if you're new here, or I do not care about the way the letters go. I often intentionally will put letters the wrong way, like this one's upside down, because I don't want the eye to be drawn to the text necessarily. Now, my thought is that probably this is going to be covered up anyway, but we'll see. And I don't know if there's a method to this madness, like if you're supposed to do edges first and work its way to the middle or what. I have no idea. But that seems to be what feels right for me right now, so that's what we're gonna do. All right. So we'll do that. And something like, well, I need a bigger piece because yeah, okay. So again, I don't know, but I feel like I want to work my way across. Now that and that is the exact same paper, which is not feeling like what I want to do. So we'll do this big one up here. And then I feel I feel bad. This paper was like part of a magazine that I got for myself. Gosh, I think a year ago, you guys, in a Christmas spending spree I went on with a gift card for myself. I think it was last Christmas, maybe. I don't remember, honestly. You know, and they include a special pack of scrapbooking artist papers and whatever. And yeah, it's just not my style at all. And I totally recognize that some of you love it, which we all learned in my last journal when I was like, this is the ugliest paper ever. I had a scrapbook paper in my last journal, and a few of you commented like, that's my favorite piece in your whole book. And that is the beauty of all of us, you know, being different and liking different things. And I mean, gosh, if we could just apply our, our openness to support each other in the craft world, to supporting everybody in real life, that'd be amazing. Not that we don't as craft people, but just like in general, you know what I'm saying? If the real world was as nice as this little space is, then gosh, we'd be in a better place, I think. So let's see. Whoops. So I want to do that. So I had a break in my day, and we have to take Rue's car in again. I'm telling you, I'm not super happy. We just took it in 2 weeks ago, and they installed a blah, blah, blah. And yeah, and then we're having problems. And I'm like, oh, I hate cars, and I hate people regarding cars. Like, I don't trust them, and I just don't understand. I just... So anyway, I had to go drive her to drop off her car and then drive her to her boyfriend's house so they can visit a little bit while the sun is, well, the sun's down now. It's a little bit after 4. It's almost completely down, but the snow is coming back tonight. Yeah. So anyway, this is my first time out of the house since Saturday night. We went to a movie on Christmas night. And it's really my first time. I mean, I've driven a little bit, but I don't like driving in the snow. So, and I don't like being that mom. I don't like being that person who is anxious or unable to get somewhere or something like that. But I'm telling you what, you don't want me on the road if I don't know how to drive well in it. And I'm not going to drive on the road if I don't know how to drive well in it, obviously. So, but it's pretty melted out there right now. And obviously in an emergency or something like that, if my kid was in trouble, I'd freaking drive. Like, I'd get in the car and I'd make it happen somehow. I don't know. But that's not the point. And that's, hopefully we don't get to that point, right? So anyway, so I drove her to the thing, and then I drove home, and now I do have this little break, and then I have to log back on in about 30 minutes. So, and do some more work for the day. So let's see. Yeah, this is pretty pastel-y. I'm not loving this page, just so you know. Like, if you were like, Allison, do you love the page? I'd be like, no, thank you for asking. I don't. But that's also okay. Like, it's coming along. It'll be what it's supposed to be. Oh, I just ripped that paper and then put it right back down. Okay. Let's see here. Little buddy is upstairs snoring. I've said it before, but he thinks this whole pandemic thing we had last year, that's like Buddy's best year of his life, because all of his people were home a lot. So when I'm home and people are home, he's a happy little dog. So not that he goes to the office with me every day anyway, but being home is different, you know. Plus he doesn't have to deal with all the people. He's not as, what? He's not as excited to see the people as he used to be. Although most of my people he knows pretty well. New people he's not as tolerable with as, like, he used to just walk up and sit with them or whatever. And now he's kind of like, I'll be over here if you need me. So. But it's so sweet because he hasn't been in this week with me because my boy is home, and he would, quite frankly, much rather be home with my boy watching football or whatever else. And everybody asks, oh my gosh, where's Buddy? Why isn't he here today? So even people that I don't see, because they all know I'm in my office. So. All right, there we go. Okay. Okay, so this again, can't throw that away. Let's see. So this is another pile. We're going to have to make an art journal page. I'm just going to keep making until my pile's done or I'm ready to throw it away. Okay, so that's now the background we have. Do I love it? No, I do not, but that's okay. All right, so we have a few things. This is funny. I thought I had something. I might cut this out. This, I have to show you, we get all sorts, Rue gets all sorts of advertisements, obviously from all the universities, and some of them are like amazing, beautiful. Some of them are just so creative. And Chicago, I have to say, has had a few of the funniest ones and really cool ones. And this is like a lot of the statues around their campus, you know, on the sides of buildings and stuff. And it says on here, it says like kind of the history of the campus. And then it says, we've always wondered, what do our stone friends think and talk about in their spare time? We've given it our best guess in our sad gargoyle video. They've made a whole video, and then they've put quotes on these statues. It's hilarious. It's just funny. There's this guy with this like sword, obviously, in this dragon's mouth, and it's like, have you been flossing? And this one is like, can't hold on much. I don't know, it's just funny. But this one is blank. And so I thought maybe this would even go on this page, and that's probably where I had this idea too. And it also has a thought bubble, so if we wanted to cut it out. So I might just use that for the junk journal or something like that, but I thought it was funny. Okay, focus, Allison, focus. Okay, so I'm loving this little pocket. And I'm wondering, black, green. I do have, because I never change out my inks, so obviously my brown one's still here. Okay. I do have this piece, which I like. I have the green. That's a lot of green. See how I overdid it with the green? All right. I do have this piece I made the other day. That's kind of fun. Okay, so I think the first thing we want to do, I definitely want to ink this, so we can start with that and just, now I might go back over this. Well, no, I don't. I have a brown pen because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this edge or not. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this edge, but we can certainly try. A little bit. This is just, the color is old paper. It's not like a dark brown, so it's not bringing up too much of a definition here. So I might be a little bit more deliberate with, oh, and plus it's like old, so, you know, I might be a little bit more generous with it. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. I also have my green, but I don't think we're going to be doing green on this because we've already, I do have my little bits here that I would like to use. Ooh. Oh my goodness, Allison, just throwing stuff. Okay, so there's this. Oh, and I ripped the paper. Brilliant. Brilliant, Allison. Because it's old enough that it doesn't really want to be manhandled like that. Oops. Yeah, I ripped it in 2 places. That's great. Okay, we'll give it a little reinforcement on the back. It's fine. We're just going to use it as an actual pocket. So I'm thinking something maybe like that. We could use this guy. Let's cut him out and see. I think it's a him. I don't know. It's definitely a rooster, so, right? That tail's a rooster. All right. Here we go. Because this is my skill set big time right here, is fussy cutting. I know some of you absolutely love this and like do it for relaxation and stuff. I have not found that zen place with it yet. Much like in running, people are like, oh, when I'm there, I'm there. And I just find that, what's it called? That runner's high? I've never experienced that. I get it. I mean, I've done it in other things, but just not in things that are common, maybe with other people say, oh yeah, everyone can get to a runner's high. And I'm like, whew, maybe. I've never actually trained enough to get there. I don't know. And maybe I've never fussy cut really enough to kind of get there, but this is about all I'm going to do to this guy because all right, so that's kind of, he's kind of fun. Okay, yeah. I do like this love very much. And it kind of ties in that white pearl stuff. I mean, it could do something like that. And we could drop him down here. We could make a card maybe, or something that tucks in here. I don't think that little thing's gonna make it on here. This could, although it doesn't necessarily go. This is beautiful, but I am cognizant that I have it on the other page and I don't know if I care. Like I might make a layer. You know, something like that. I mean, it wouldn't show really because I'm gonna, you know, probably put something in here, not long, but short. So maybe the top would show like that. That's kind of fun. Okay, I'm kind of liking that so far. I am not sure about this. This might make me happier. I don't know why. Something like that. This poor half a fish, he's made it like, I don't. Okay, we're back. This is like the longest just journal page ever. It got all jumbled. Kind of switching mojo, and I'm just logging off from work. So let me get my brain back in the game here. Let's see. I think, oh, losing my nail. Gotta fix that. What do we want to do? Well, I'm gonna take it off for now. That looks amazing, huh? Okay, let's do that. And then it won't be bothering me. Okay. I got the new red aspen nails. They've been on for like, well, almost a week. I put them on the day after Christmas, so and I'll just put some more glue on and put that one back on. Or maybe I'll switch them out. I don't know. We have to see. Okay, let's see if we can figure out what we want to do. I think I wanted that strip there. Okay, we're getting our game back here. Let's do that. Today, I don't even know when I started this page. Oh, no. Stay straight. Okay. Today is New Year's Eve, the last day of the year, you guys. And I really, really want to try and get my Collage weekly planners done. Okay, I'm tempted to put this off center, like that would be centered, and I feel like it's a little, so I'm tempted to put it off center, but I don't know. I mean, we could put it off center that way and then put the chicken guy over here. Do we like that more? I'm like looking at this thing right here. Things like that bother me. I don't have any rule. I don't know what is like, whatever. I just, if it bothers my eye, then I can't do it. So that's kind of one option. The other option would be to move it over to kind of this side, if you will. And that's clearly where my brain likes it. So we'll do that. I'm going to just put some tape on here. I think what I'd like to do is something close to that, and we'll just... So Rue is headed out the door now for New Year's. Going to like a little, I don't know, get together at their friend's house, a couple groups of friends, I don't know. But they'll be back before like the ball drop. They'll watch the ball drop here. Now, I realized that I switched up stuff because I was going to put the fish over here. That doesn't make sense. Fish going down is funny because the fish can't go on this side. So I did have the chicken guy over here, the rooster guy, and then I had the fish kind of over here. I don't know where. And that's no longer working. I mean, I could drop this chicken guy down here. Clearly don't like that. I could put him over here though. I actually do like him lower, but the fish then does not work. I'm just so hesitant to give up this fish, you guys. He's been with me for a bit here. I don't know why I held on to him. I used all the rest of them on something. And I don't know how much this glue normally is. You can see I got it at somewhere for $1.50. It says compare at $2.99. I don't know if that's the, but it seems to be working relatively okay. I'm going to, so that's like one option. I would leave it kind of level with this thing. I mean, it could float somewhere in between here, or I could drop it down. I'm going to just do it in the middle. I don't know. You know, he's got to come up a little bit. I don't know. That probably breaks every rule of whatever is the rule, because now he's like floating. But you know what? I don't really care because it's my just journal. So I'm tempted to do something like that with the tail of the guy. And then I do want to put something in here. I want to make it a short card though. Oh, look it's ripped right there. Dang it, Allison. That was me manhandling this beautiful paper earlier. So I'm wondering if I want to, this was like packaging off of something from, I don't even know, maybe not Christmas, but whoops. And this cool dude is not going to make this page, but he is not going to get, I'm listening upstairs. There's a conversation happening. Something about a car not starting. Oh, God. The crazy part is it's not Ruse. Oh. Here comes my husband. I'm not even gonna... I'm gonna let them deal with this. More hands do not make less work. Let's just go with that. I feel like I want to put like a pull tab on it, right? What would a pull tab look like? I mean, I could get something else out of something, but I'm just looking if I have something here on my desk. You guys, I found a whole another stack of papers. I'm so excited because I thought I used them and I didn't, so I'm excited about that. This could make a little... I don't like that, and I don't like that. So these will go back in the scrap drawer. I do have my other snippets of the background that we made here. Oh, and I have the material that we saved. Do I like that? No, I do not. I think it's going to be like... What I think I want actually is the rest of this card as a pull. Do we like that, or do we like something colored against the... Well, I don't know. I don't know. What about a mushroom? Shoot. Maybe I don't need a pull. I feel like I want a pull though, right? And I'm sad this is ripped right here. I don't know if I can fix that on the inside. I don't think I can at this point, but we can give it the old college try, as they say. That's probably too big of a piece of paper, but I guess it doesn't matter. We can just... Oh my God. Do that, and I'm just going to push it down. I think I'll just leave it like that. I know you can see it a little bit, but I'd rather you see it. Yeah. Okay, the other thing we could do is punch. I actually have my tab punch right here. We could do that if we want to try that. I don't know why I keep that thing. I never use it. I should just throw it out. Of course, the minute I throw it out, I'll be sad. Oh my God, they're talking about driving my car. I don't think that's a good idea. So I'm going to actually turn this on an angle. I talk about this a lot. I don't want it regular. I don't want the eye to be drawn to it as actual. Oh, my husband's letting her drive his truck. That's not a good idea, I don't think. Is that a good idea? Okay. I'm going to make 2 of these because I can. I'm actually going to choose this. And yes, you can always fold it over. We've been over that before. I didn't think I was going to want 2 of them. I just actually want to back it. So, I don't know if that's a good idea at all, but I'm going to stay out of that decision. All right. All right. We will do this. And we'll do this. Okay. Something like that. Okay. Okay. So now the only question is, do we put the fish on here? I don't know. Oh, you guys, was the fish supposed to be the pole? No, it's too close to this guy. Okay. And I don't even think I'm going to write anything on it. I just like that it's a pole. And I just am so tempted to use this somewhere, but I think I'm going to save it because I feel like it's just pushing it. So if we take away the clutter, I think we have our page. So I think that's it. Okay, I'm happy with that. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily have a purpose. And I feel like this tag's actually a little bit too big. I'm wondering if I want to do the opposite of this circle instead. What would that look like? What would that look like? Instead of, yeah, hold on. Okay, let's see. Do I have anything big enough to punch? Ugh. Get in there, get in there, get in there. It just doesn't want to go. Do I have a bigger piece of this paper? I don't know. Maybe this one. Not loving it. But we'll try it. Okay, so in order for it, maybe that's not the look we want, because it's like too matchy-matchy, huh? What if we do something like that? I don't know. I'm really not liking any of this. That's kind of unfortunate. All right. What if we cut this way? We can either just leave it as a tab. I like that better. Or it could be the rough edge tab. I think we can just leave it as a tab. Okay, sorry. This is so not the flowy page I wanted it to be. But it's not making sense to me, so. Okay, that one's better. And we'll... So see, things like this, that bothers me. But it is what it is. We're going to leave it. We're going to leave it. If I move it too far over, it's too close here. If I put it over here, I feel like it runs into this too much. Like you wouldn't be able to see it over here. Ooh, I ripped that paper too, like that. So I definitely want it against the white, but yeah. So see, this paper is ripping right here also. I definitely was too rough with it when I was edging it, because it's beautiful, like old paper. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm going to slide it in there and stick that, and then just wrap it over the edge. And that's kind of what we're going to do to reinforce it for now. Okay. Now we're done. And I have this wonky little tag that I'll use on something else. We're going to make some just clusters or something out of this stuff, and then be done with the stuff on my desk. Okay. All right. That's it for me. I will edit this and see this page has been, like I said, a little bit more painful, not as flowy as I was hoping, but I'm happy with the outcome. So thanks for hanging out with me, and all of this will get saved for another page. So that's another page in my Just Journal journal. Thanks for hanging out, you guys, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.